Hey, good Thursday morning, everybody. It's Chief Meteorologist Brad Penn. I'm just getting ready for the clouds and showers to really thicken up as we go into the afternoon, and the rain could be heavy at times. Now, the severe weather risk is going to stay to our coast, and I'm going to explain why. So folks on the coastal areas need to watch this setup. So here's the overall view. You can see our low pressure system back here over Missouri, but you see where the warm front, cold front, and occluded front all come together. This is where we're watching for the mess that is going to possibly be some strong to severe storms. So I'll let this loop just a couple more times here real quickly, and then I'm going to stop it because this is where our severe weather risk is right now. You see over Florida, we actually have currently a tornado watch over Florida. But what's going on here is you see this warm front right here. This is going to be advancing in this direction. The cold front is here. The most severe weather is going to be along and ahead of this warm front. Now back here to the west, we're likely going to see this cool, clammy kind of setup where we've got clouds and showers, which will stabilize. As you see, the leading edge of the rain is moving through areas along Interstate 26. So it's going to be up here in the Charlotte area by early afternoon, mid-afternoon, kind of exactly as we expected. We expected that line to kind of move up to the north. But let me quickly show you where that severe weather risk is going to be the highest today. I'll kind of throw it on here. You can see the area in yellow and orange. So it includes Florida, but as you move into the Carolinas, you can see that risk from Charleston to Florence, all the way up to Fayetteville, Wilmington. So that's kind of where we expect that warm front to move. Now, how far west it gets is kind of interesting. I think the fine line is here. It's going to be around Anson County, Richmond County, back into Chesterfield County, but certainly areas on the coast where we can get this kind of warmer, more unstable air to move in from the Atlantic. That's going to be the key to where we see the highest risk of severe storms during the afternoon hours. Now, this upper low is just going to be drifting to the east, and it's going to keep the clouds and showers over us. So let me show you how this unfolds over the next 24 to 36 hours. All right, so here's our futurecast, short-range rapid refresh model. The first thing you notice, the leading edge of the rain, it'll be getting here sometime around lunchtime, but you see all the severe storms down here. This is really the area that we'll be watching. So let's go in a little bit closer and kind of show you this unfolding. I'm going to stop this right around 1:45. So this is just widespread rain from Columbia to the upstate to Charlotte moving in. But along the coast, you can kind of see the storms are a little more intense. So we'll go through time. We'll go into the evening hours. Again, widespread rain. Nothing too strong right now. But as we get into the evening hours, I'm going to stop this at 8 o'clock. So you see this line kind of developing. So this is likely going to be the warm front right here. And the reason this is such a dangerous setup is you got winds coming in from this direction. You got winds coming in from this direction. And then up here, the winds are coming from this direction. So storms that are focused on and along this warm front will have that potential to rotate. But it has to be in the warm, unstable air. If you get back here, it's what we call not surface-based, so the storm can't work its way down to the ground. So you may have rotating storms, but it's way up in the atmosphere. So the ones down here that are in this surface-based area, and in particular, I'm talking right in here, probably just southeast of Columbia, and then up into this area. So from, basically I-95, if you think about it, from Orangeburg to Florence, up to Lumberton, Fayetteville, and then up towards, east of Raleigh. That's really the area, look at that line kind of moving up. So that's the one to watch. But notice back to the west, there's just not a lot. So, for the Charlotte area and the mountains, our heaviest rain is going to happen this afternoon and into the evening. And we'll go into the overnight hours. And, we get to tomorrow morning. The worst of these storms start pushing offshore. And then we just got this big mess, which is a big upper low, which is going to kind of sit over us. You can see bands of showers will be with us on Friday, much more scattered, and there'll be breaks in the clouds as well through time. You see how this pop up in the afternoon. The thing about upper low is once it warms up in the afternoon, you tend to get pop-up showers. And this will be Friday afternoon again, about 2 o'clock. So chances on Friday are probably at 40%. And then we'll go into the start of the weekend. And you can see the rain chances start to diminish a little bit. The upper low is still over us Saturday morning. So Saturday morning will be really cloudy and cool. And basically what's going on here is here's the upper low, big occluded front, cold fronts out here, warm fronts over here. But because this is in the area, it's going to stay unsettled for parts of Saturday with some clouds and then moving out. So eventually we'll start to dry out slowly this weekend. And here's a kind of overall view of this thing. You kind of see it spinning, kind of cool looking actually, pretty broad upper low. But as far as severe weather risk, west of I-95, really not concerned about it for today. I'll put the severe weather risk again, and I'll loop this, and you kind of see the area in orange is really the area we're going to watch. And I'll back this up. Let me back it up. So you can see the area in orange. So that's what we're going to watch right there. I mean, basically, I think the placement from the Storm Prediction Center is spot on here. So that's where we're looking at the risk for severe storms. The rest of us are looking at basically a cloudy, cool day. It's only 60 degrees right now. If we make it in the low 60s, we'll be lucky. Once the rain starts, the temperatures will actually fall. If anything changes, I'll be posting updates throughout the day into tonight. Stay weather aware along the coast in particular, because you could see some strong storms, especially this evening, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock into the evening. Everybody else, we need the rain. I know it's a kind of a gloomy couple of days, but we'll take every inch of moisture we can get, especially east of the mountains.